Um, yeah, I think David is a magnificent guy to learn from,
Yeah, absolutely.
especially given who, like, and I think you'd appreciate this coming from BJJ. I love talking about coaching lineage. Like, who did you learn from and who did they learn from?
Yep.
And David just has this beautiful lineage through the sport with uh, guys like Stephen Pritchard, Sean Bostock, uh, Paul Tesorio, all these big benches. And then, of course, then you got the connection to Dave Park and Marty Gervin, and Marty Gervin learned directly from Louie Simmons.
Wow.
So you got this very, very clear path from the guy that was doing it to the guy that's still delivering it, and I really, that always impresses me about those Melbourne guys, that it's a very clear pathway back to Louis Simmons. So you're getting pretty authentic message. Back to Strong Geelong. Uh, Sam was doing, was it AD FPP DFA?
Yeah, the alphabet soup. Yeah,
Yeah,
she did a couple of VDFPA comps. As far as yeah, I think she did too. And at some point she said, "Oh, you might be able to do this," and I thought, I don't know if I can, but she says I can, so let's give it a go. And yeah, that was the intention of going to a strong Geelong, that I would learn how to low bar squat, because that's what all the powerlifters were doing, and because I'd only high bar squatted before, and yeah, my squat was lagging behind, and I thought, here's a way to potentially squat a bit more, and that did prove to be the case. So I went to Strong Geelong in about September 2016, and did my first comp in January 2017, which was the novice comp organised by VDFPA. There were 4 lifters. We were actually outnumbered by the volunteers.
hey, that was my first few comps as well, back in the 2000s. Yeah.
Yeah, I think from memory, I mean, you can pull it up on Open Powerlifting, but I squatted 140, bench 92.5, and deadlift 200. I would have weighed 78 kilos at the time, which I was reasonably happy with. Yeah, did another comp, did a novice comp that was organised by Strong Geelong, and then did a sanctioned VDFPA comp, which was technically a single lift comp, but you could enter squat, bench, and deadlift separately. So that's what I did.
Yeah, okay. So I just want to back it up a little bit. You said at your first comp you were 78 kilos, but when
Yeah.
you were doing BJJ, you were 104 kilos.
I think the last BJJ comp I did, I was about 92. When I got
Right.
injured, I just gained a few kilos, but yeah, I was heavier then.
Wow, that's a big transformation.
Yeah.
Um, and then, all right, let's go back to then baseball. What was your playing weight at baseball?
To say, because it was over such a long period. I think I would have, the heaviest would have been low hundreds, I think.
Right. Position were you playing?
Primarily pitching,
Mm-hmm.
bit of third base, a bit of outfield.